last session. I don't have a formal one written, but don't worry, last session was not very long, so it should be pretty easy. So, you all arrived at Shield Fleet, which is the fleet in charge of defending the Crucible as it heads towards the Catalyst, aka the Citadel. And as you docked, you immediately got the sense that this thing was going to get complete in less than 5 days and that you would be ready to ship out and face the Reapers at Earth. You met up with Adriana Santos pretty quickly, who's serving as chief of security aboard the Crucible. And you met up with the leaders of the Crucible project, namely the Alliance's very own Admiral Hackett, as well as Miri's parents, Kat and Sev, both still in their Geth forms. And the surprise guest was Wann'Shelan, Wann's dad, who's been a bit distant as of late. So, it was agreed that the plan would be that Shield Fleet would go in after Sword and Hammer, and that the Shield Fleet, their mission was to make sure the Crucible connects with the Citadel, and just to keep as many Reapers off of it as possible. And after that was all finished, you told Sev that you'd been hanging on to the body of an android that is not a dog, and could maybe try seeing if it's a suit-worthy replacement body for Sev. That was pretty much it from last session. I know it was a bit shorter. This one should be a little longer. So, followed by Sev and Nara, your party comes aboard the Stormbreaker and immediately heads towards the lab. Strux, you carry the busted up husk of an android that has been in tow through thick and thin.
For quite some time.
All the way through the Void Mother's dimension, all the way through the Vorcha homeworld, and now here.
Excellent.
Sev trots right beside you
Rots.
and anxiously looks up with his one bright eye at the body, examining it as it's getting carried along. Are you sure about this, dear? You don't have to do this, you know.
I promised you a body, didn't I?
Yes, she promised me the body, and I ran the tests hundreds of times since Rannoch. I'm sure. I'm going to give my daughter a proper hug, damn it, if it's the last thing I do. So as you approach the med bay, you see Sykes already packing up and heading out. And as the door opens, he just goes, I heard about the procedure being attempted. Well, the facilities are yours. Anything you need.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course. So he leaves. He passes you. And as you begin to get set up, you notice a patiently waiting Reese and a Moby as the door closes behind everybody. And he begins to talk to them. You see before you that Sykes has cleared the operating table for the bodies, which Sev hops onto without hesitation.
Get me out of this fucking thing.
And Kat just goes, the procedure has been saved in my unit's internal database. This platform may also serve as a connection point, but I will require assistance maintaining the flow of energy. We must ensure no data routes into my processor and contain the entire digital consciousness into the new system.
No pressure, huh?
Any volunteers? Is there anyone that's good at electronics or in science?
Hi!
And Quarians, I think.
Definitely not Strux.
I'm okay. I'm not an expert though, so I'll let someone else do
think
it.
I have good electronics. It's what I used for my fucking space combat thing.
Does anyone have good
my-
science?
Mine they're tied for me.
Mine's a
Is there
plus
anybody else
6
in the-
science.
Mine's
so-
a +8 for both.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
what
wow.
about a Moby? Does he have good stats for that?
He's
Probably
busy.
not science, but definitely engineering and electronics.
Could he assist?
He's busy.
Busy
If you
doing
want to
what?
ask him, no, you can ask him. It's okay if you want to ask him.
My electronics is plus 11.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
You could offer
Juan!
guidance.
Jeez.
I could offer
Expertise,
guidance
baby.
to people if they want
Yeah.
it. That's all I can do, really.
Well, I don't think we can get any better than a +11.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, bet.
So Juan, you could roll for electronics, and Miri, you could roll for science.
Alright.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a check or both.
Okay.
25.
Good lord.
Damn.
All right.
Is that all?
18.
Oh,
Good
okay.
roll.
Okay.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
it was a bad roll, but +8.
Oh, well, still.
So, let me chew this. chew this.
Through the cough drop.
chew this cough drop. It was so tiny and brittle. Hold on.
Wow. Listen.
Don't want you to choke.
Okay. So, as you ready your Omni tools, you see Strux lays the android down next to Sev, and
There we
Cat
go.
touches each body with each arm, and you begin to see this surge of power go from the Geth dog to the Turian-shaped android, using Cat Prime's arms as a sort of transfer, like, wire. As you stand at the ready, you see the lights in the room begin to surge with power as both the Geth dog and the android begin to convulse erratically. You see
Oh my.
Cat Prime's eye closes as she leans in, fully committing as the intermediary for this transfer. And Juan and Mira, you stand with your Omni tools at the ready, monitoring the energy readings, trying to mitigate any spikes and turn up any pitches in the frequencies. And finally, as Cat releases her hold on the two, smoke rises from Seb's old body, and its eye closes shut forever. Just as the new body reactivates with its eyes very slowly illuminating.
Dad?
Yeah. You can see as it looks up at everyone standing around it, you hear the electrical buzz of a tactical cloak, and it disappears.
Okay.
After a short beat, you feel something grapple your entire chest, Miri, and it's a little firm. Do you resist?
No.
Good, because the android reappears, and it is already embracing you.
Just hit the wrong button.
Yay!
Waited so many years for that.
Oh, she's gonna hug him back.
And Cat immediately envelops both of you.
Galatea, take a photo.
Take a picture.
Already in burst mode.
Goddamn collage.
That's the Kodak moment right there.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
The fuck is a code? Oh, never mind.
It's a camera back on Earth. Yeah.
Do your homework, Juan. Jesus.
That's all I ever do.
That was a lot easier than I expected it to be.
We already had the procedure saved. We worked for this on many years. No way we were letting go of all the research.
Well, that's good.
Fair.
Who knows?
Is
Maybe Quarians will voluntarily offer for this kind of transfer.
I'm gonna leave that for everyone else. Y'all have fun.
Is the new body acceptable?
More than acceptable. And you see as he like clenches his hands. You see he kind of looks at like his robot muscles.
I imagine it's better than being a dog.
He walks around, tests walking. Thankfully, I never forgot what it was like to be a biped.
Okay, but I still call dibs on that dog body.
Yes, what to do with it? It doesn't matter to me.
I want to keep it as a pet.
You can't do this every time.
I can and I will, thank you.
I'm just like pointing at the smoking body. You think it's gonna work again?
It's completely fried, but if anyone can get it working again, it's my daughter.
It's Meeri, yeah.
Ah!
Can't talk shit to a proud father in his moment of glory.
Thanks for helping Juan.
You're very welcome. It is what
Now
I do.
Mary's gonna give him a hug.
Okay, this is happening.
A very, very enthusiastic hug.
Okay, 5-second delay, and then he'll do his part. Like, okay, this is too tight, but whatever.
Yay!
Let it out. Let it all out.
No,
All right,
don't
now
let
get
it
off
out.
me.
I'm not a therapist.
As you all witness and take part in this Kodak moment, you see the Nara family finally sharing first embrace as bipeds in many, many years.
Aww. Reunited and it feels so good.
Oh, that was nice.
That was real nice.
Okay, so the way I have this session structured is I have like a day counter.
Okay.
5 days.
Okay.
5th day is invasion day. This would be the time the clock turns from day 1 to 2, unless anyone else has anything.
Not on day one.
Any conversations you want to have with Seven Cat while they're here or something like that?
Not that I can think of, no. Not for day one.
No, Miri will wait to traumatize Amobi with Seb's new body for a later day.
Okay.
Are you gonna have Dad scare him? That's sick.
Yeah, Seb's
She
gotta pull a
she
prank on
doesn't
him.
want him to scare him, but she has a feeling he might
He's
be a little
scared.
intimidated, especially since that body tried to kill him.
Oh God, could you imagine if your in-law was an assassin robot that can turn invisible?
I think about that every night.
One dinner conversation I wouldn't want to be.
Sorry,
I want to be a
Amobi.
fly on the wall for that Christmas.
Thankfully, Seb is very nice.
Good boy.
For now.
No, you can't say that. He's not a dog anymore.
He's still a good boy.
So you collect the Geth dog, now deactivated, and you carry it away and store it who knows where.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Or in your bag of holding.
Yeah.
Miri becomes a Beastmaster Ranger.
That's what I'm saying. This whole time.
Yay.
So, wind the clock forward a bit to day 2. So, you are all awoken by a knock at your cabin's door.
Oh. I think Piper would probably be a light sleeper, so she'll just probably groan and be like, coming, and then go answer it.
All right. Well, you open it up, and you see an older Quarian. He's clearly trying to avoid hunching, but he's attempting to stand as straight as possible and has multiple data pads in his hands, as well as a few devices you don't recognize.
Do I recognize?
It's
Oh.
Wann'Shelan.
Oh, hi, good morning. I think
Hello.
it's morning.
Piper, the human girl.
Yeah, that's right. What's up?
Is everyone else awake?
If they're not, they're probably about to be.
Ah,
Get them on up.
Miri woke up.
Okay,
Thank
Hey,
Have you ever
guys!
seen like
just yell at
Like-
to everybody.
fucking farmers that like just fall asleep on their front porch chair, like holding their shotgun? That's what Juan's doing right now with his sniper rifle in his
Mhm.
chair.
Something that can't be good for your health. Your back's going to give out.
That came out a while ago.
What's going on?
Ease up.
My back breaks. I
Big
just
guy,
tape
you've
it
held together this long.
Oh, God.
Yeah, duct tape, bandages, all the good stuff.
Spanky just brings Strux his slippers and some coffee.
Wow.
That is some
God.
impressive training.
I don't know how he does it.
How did you train a Pyjack to do such things?
I've got my ways.
Ways worth sharing as you see him hold up a data pad a little bit.
No.
Secrets.
Always working.
I gotta learn to read.
There's a lot of good stuff to read.
My reports on the personality complexes of Pyjacks can wait. Right now, do all of you mind helping me in my final project?
Depends.
Yeah,
What kind
sure.
of project is it?
Just
have
no
some
questions, and
questions.
Piper's like, actually.
Just some questions for you. I'm assisting with one of the most historically dense and detailed time capsules in our galaxy's history.
Oh. Yeah, that could
Every
be fun.
detail. From every culture, everywhere, all in one.
Yeah, I could help with that.
I'm down.
Great. Let's have a seat then.
Okay.
Wait, so I stood up for nothing? Fuck.
Oh, you'll be okay.
The Shadow Broker's information banks make for the perfect collaborator. However, there are a handful of entries I would like your opinions on.
Right.
All right. Ask away.
Well, we've done all the research we can. Me and the ancients. But I think your story should be recorded by yourselves. I think that honor lies with you. After all, I barely know you. Only what I've read. I'm a well-researched man, but I've only heard the tales.
Right. There's a lot of them.
Well, if you're comfortable with it, I can start us off with a few topics.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm game. There's a
Think we're
lot
good.
we could cover.
Yeah, just tell us what you need. Or what you want, rather.
Well, I'm mostly compiling biographies. You know, heroes to be remembered by the next generation, should we fail.
Right. That's a thought.
Let's start off with the crew, shall we?
Okay.
I'll ask them about their own entries individually. But what can you tell me of Shitapatu Vas Stormbreaker?
Best pilot ever.
Seconded.
Yeah, she's all right.
She's very, yeah, she's a great pilot. She's very sweet. She's
Needs to give herself more credit.
Yeah, that too. And she's dealt with our bullshit, so, she's gotten us places where we needed to go. I mean, everyone's dealt with our bullshit, but
That's an
hers-
understatement.
yeah.
Pilot ranging from all right to the. Wonderful.
Wow.
Anything else you can share about her?
We'd be lost without her.
That's the truth.
Yep.
The rest
And
of
she's
whatever's
so
on your list wouldn't happen if this ship didn't
Sweet
exist.
and
So
kind and selfless. She's just wonderful.
I'll make note of that. One more legendary pilot for the history books.
All right, GM, I have a question, real quick.
Yes.
Sheeta was the one who worked on designing the Stormbreaker, right? Was that like part
Yep.
of her pilgrimage? Okay. So
Yeah, it was her big thesis essentially for
Yeah.
pilgrimage.
So Piper would definitely bring that up too, that she's the one who designed it essentially, and that the Stormbreaker probably wouldn't exist without her help too. You add that.
He thanks you and says, I'll have to ask her for the designs later.
Good luck. It's kind of her
That's her
baby.
yeah, if this thing pulls
Yeah.
up, we need another one.
Nothing's classified anymore.
It'll cost you.
No,
We
it
get everything we can get
won't.
for this capsule.
There was no cost on any of this.
Bullshit.
Even if there is, I can be very convincing.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Now then, what can you tell me about Captain Faustine Aurelia? She never formally resigned from her post in the hierarchy. I was surprised when she was on the list of crew.
You know, by way of personality-wise, he's little stoic, but cool-headed under pressure. He's a good leader. Watches out for her people.
So she's in charge then.
When we
Well,
need
yeah.
a leader, yeah, she's pretty much the leader, the designated.
She's like the only one here who's a captain. So...
and has experience with it, yeah.
Okay. A straight. Or vessel. Cool-headed.
Mm-hmm. She's very
Unlock
good under
quality.
pressure, so.
Very good tactician.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we're glad to have her on our side.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Who else? Ah, yes, the outlaw. Warlock Scorn.
Yeah. What a good boy.
I don't
Hackett
know.
keeps saying many people are going to get pardoned for past sins, but I don't know. The
How
reports
long's
are to
his
believe.
list?
The thing about Scorn is, like, as far as the Blood Pack goes, his crew is actually like honorable. Like they're more like, what's that human thing, like Robin Hood, I think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robin Hood. Yeah.
Blood
Yeah,
Pack.
he got a bad rep, and that's bullshit.
Blood Pack. Honorable.
Yeah,
Surprising.
they actually try to do some good versus just, be pirates
Sometimes
or
to do something
whatever.
good, you gotta do something bad. And he's not afraid to do bad things.
Scorn's also, I mean, he's good at looking out for his people too, I'd say.
He saved my life.
Yeah.
Saved my life.
Violent, but cares. Great. Glad he's on your side, Warren. He does make me a bit uneasy, but if you're sure about him,
He makes everyone uneasy. You'll get used to it.
Not me.
Well, you're like, you love everybody.
Well, not everyone.
Mm.
Hate Shadowstar.
Okay, you love 99.97% of people.
Well, yeah. Most of them are good.
You're so optimistic. Put that
Yeah.
in Thursday.
About,
Optimistic.
what about his accomplice? Rourke, no last name.
Well, he's our cook,
Boy.
so
Rourke,
he's
no last name.
probably would have starved. If...
The rest of them wanted to kill him, but I said no.
He's a good kid
Yeah.
He
and a
is.
hell of a cook. He puts up with a lot of bullshit.
So, once enemies, now Cook of Stormbreaker.
He's practically my son. Just
You have
saying.
all but signed the adoption papers.
They
Fully
did adopt
adopted.
him, basically. He once
Right.
accidentally called Meeri Mom.
Once?
It's been
Well,
more than
maybe
once.
multiple times.
I am seeing records of a biological mother, but nothing about a father.
We met his mom.
That was the
He
whole
wasn't.
thing.
He didn't seem impressed.
I'm sure he feels like you are the closest family he has. If
We're
there
his
were
real
to be one.
family.
We are his real family.
He was part of the winning team in the wait, you guys won that, but I won the moral victory in the
Yeah?
arena. It's
We're really
fine.
gonna go there, Sean? Really?
Hey, we evened out.
Sure, yeah. I beat your team and then you beat me. Yeah, we evened out.
Yeah, so if fighter A beats fighter C and fighter B beats fighter A, then wait, fuck.
Hey, remember when Scorn and I pointed our guns at you, Juan? That was fun.
Yeah, because you shot me. Turns to dad. We'll explain that part later.
Do you have aspirations of becoming Armax athletes once this is all over?
Is that a thing?
More of just
I
a
don't know about all
casual
that,
thing.
I
but
don't
I mean, it
either.
was fun.
I don't like esports, so
I just like to make things explode and set them on fire.
I see.
I didn't even know that
Yeah,
was
she's
a thing.
pretty good at it.
She's done it a few
Oh, I
times.
set Rourke on fire. Oh no!
And this little celery guy, it was kind of hilarious.
Hmm.
No.
Set fire to celery stand.
Mm-mm.
It's okay. Like I said, any past crimes are forgiven, especially after
Eh.
getting Neema.
It was an accident.
We're looking for complete honesty, accident or not. Anyway, what about a Moby Flictor?
I don't know, Miri. What about a Moby?
I'm gonna let you take this one for a minute.
That's
That
damn
young piece of
engineer.
ass.
Yes, one of the engineers.
He sure can calibrate a gun.
Brilliant, brilliant man.
He's a
And he's
little.
cute when he's got his goggles on.
Cute with. You just see him backspace.
I would say
It's like when you're
he's-
typing on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say he's a little skittish at times. He's very, what's the word? He has a hard time believing in himself, even though he's damn good at what he does.
True
Bashful.
story.
He should have nothing to worry about given his career.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
what he did
tell
on the
him
Citadel.
that.
Honestly, nothing the guy can't repair.
Yeah. He's gotten us out of some bad situations.
There's been some shit.
Yeah.
And he
Maybe I'll
can
throw
always
some
make me
compliments
smile.
his way.
He deserves it.
I'll pay him a visit after. And what about his coworker, Carly Copperfield?
Also an incredible engineer. She's really good at mixing drinks, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She's very sweet. I've only talked to her a few times, but every time I've talked to her, she's always been pleasant.
Always willing to help out.
Mm-hmm.
First hand to raise if you need something put together.
Mm-hmm.
Selfless and wants nothing in return.
Mm-hmm.
All very good qualities for the crew.
We have a
She-
solid crew.
You consider yourselves lucky.
Kind of awesome.
Though I have to ask, from everyone I've interviewed so far, everyone on this ship seems to have some sort of affinity for alcohol.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
about
okay.
that.
So we've been through a lot. You gotta unwind somehow.
Gotta calm your nerves.
It's a coping mechanism.
you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of really dangerous how
It's-
we've been doing it. And
Now-
we should probably cut back a lot.
Now that you've said that, yeah, we probably should think about that a little harder.
I try not to hit hard all the time, but like every now and then, sometimes it just gets away from you.
I can't get drunk.
Margaritos and I, we don't talk anymore.
Yes, I'm seeing several noise complaints from the Citadel as well as from the middle of outer space. How do you manage that?
Do not talk about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We're that skilled.
We're just very good at that. Yeah.
Pretty good at making
We know how to
noise.
throw a party.
Yeah,
put
we
that.
do.
Blew up a giant squid once.
See. Maybe you could take your old man for a drink after this war, A1.
Yeah. I feel like you owe me a few.
Anyway, going back to the Citadel, you picked up another crewmate there, Julian Bluford.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
I
Julian.
see one contract on his head, but that's it. Other
Well,
than that, he seems clean.
yeah, we ran into him when we were looking for my brother, and that was a whole thing. But and then yeah. So eventually he joined our crew. He said he used to work in therapy. He was a therapist. So he's kind of our emotional support person, I guess you could say, or someone to talk to when things really get rough.
If you ask me, every ship could use one of those.
Oh, 100%. Especially now.
For sure.
Every household, for that matter.
He's a very quiet yet very intelligent man. So he's experienced a lot and has a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share.
Seems to know the words when he needs to say them.
Mm-hmm.
Good with words. Last of the crew. Well, I'm not sure if he's officially registered to your ship anymore. Corvos Vasnatus.
Oh,
Crew
that
of
guy's
nowhere.
sick. I love him.
He was our shuttle pilot, I think, up until after Rannoch, right? Am I remembering that right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So up until before we liberated Rannoch, he was our shuttle pilot. So he's the one who got us down to planets and whatnot. Very good pilot.
A little stern, but he knew what needed to get done.
Yeah.
And he knew
Stern
how to
but
do it.
fair.
Oh. The rumor is that he's aboard your ship once again.
Yeah, we picked him back up a couple days ago.
Completely on accident.
Good for him.
Call it a happy accident.
And we were
Sounds
happy to
like
see
he
him.
needs someone he can trust.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to your roommates, who seems to be one of the most astounding crew reports I've ever compiled, you also picked up some temporary companions along the way, yes?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the agents in my employ, Illyria.
Ah,
Right,
yes.
yeah.
She sure did.
How would you rate her performance in the
Oh, she's incredible.
Solid 9.
Her stealth could use a little more work, but other than that, very solid agent, I'd say. Very smart.
She's an operative. Her stealth should be most impressive of all.
No.
That's the one that made us
See,
fall out
that's
the
why
window.
it's a 9 instead of a 10.
I see. Well, I was going to offer her a promotion when this is all over.
Oh, she deserves a promotion.
She just might need
Maybe
a little
just
more
to a
training.
different field. Unless she can turn her stealth around.
As an agent
Control.
collecting information, she's great. 10 out of 10. It's just sneaking around.
Her methods
Not
are
her
a little
forte.
Yeah.
unorthodox.
Potential reassignment.
Bit of a wild card.
I see. Well, I'm glad you ran into one of ours.
Yeah.
After all that mess.
She was a big help.
She was a big help, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
after yeah, we met her.
What about the human, Mr. Tyne, Ashen Tyne?
Hmm.
From what I understand, this
Fucking
was more
dead
of a
silent for
a
5
recent
seconds.
encounter.
No, I'm
Your
thinking.
silence speaks volumes.
Oh wow, I don't know.
He was so interesting. The fact that he was practically raised by my people was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty well skilled out in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could handle his own.
My wife often spoke of a human that walked the migrant fleet. This must be him.
He's very
Yeah, I
smart too.
certainly
and,
haven't seen any other humans in the fleet.
Not often.
He's very, what's the word, thoughtful? He's very caring when he needs to be, and then he's also a no, I don't know if you guys would agree with this, like no nonsense.
A
He
little
likes
bit of nonsense.
little bit of nonsense, but still likes to get things done in an efficient and
Yeah.
timely manner, I'd say. And,
He knows where he stands and holds where he stands.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely a great friend and ally to have
Oh yeah.
in any situation.
Most definitely.
Particularly a situation on the planet of Heshtok. Couldn't have asked for better company.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Really showed what he was worth there.
Mhm.
Incredible. Well, if I can change the topic, and let me know if this subject bothers you at all. But I'd like to discuss some of the adversaries you've gone up against.
Okay.
Okay. Playing all the hits today, alright.
What can I say? The capsule must be complete.
Oh yeah.
Who do you want to start with?
Well, forgive me if you don't remember this name. It was a very long time ago at this point. Zursk, a blood pack trooper that raided the base on Pluto.
Oh, that asshole.
Okay.
There you go.
You just see the little sentence through his data pad just says asshole, and that's it.
Asshole. Moving on.
Anyway, this one could turn into quite the news story, but
According to my chart, it says here you're an asshole.
it's public information at this point, but back then it was quite the secretive encounter. I'm speaking, of course, about the encounter with Laura Ashland.
Ah.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Caused an
Right.
uproar in the energy refinement field. Not that anyone's blaming you. It sounds shady, to
I
say the
mean,
least.
she had literal slaves, so
Yeah, Quarian slave.
yeah.
And we
That
were
was
just
back
gonna...
on Kelston, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the crew of the Leono. They were missing for some time.
Like, I guess there's the element to consider of indoctrination going on there, but they might have been there before that started getting heavy.
Sounds like a complicated situation.
It
But
was.
Yeah.
indoctrination or not,
Controversial.
And
it
to be
sounded
fair,
corrupt.
we tried to
Yeah.
talk out of, we tried to talk our way out of it.
I see.
Negotiations fell short.
Diplomats before warriors.
Negotiations were short.
Now, you
That's
mentioned
what I just fucking said.
you mentioned the one name in this galaxy that you hate before, Miri. Was it Maximilian Shadowstar?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
He gave
man.
us so much trouble.
Pardon my language, but what the hell was that all about?
Blasto saves Christmas.
Well, we were trying to look for Piper's brother, and a whole bunch of things happened, and we got mixed up somewhere that, we really shouldn't have had to deal with. And then we ended up trying to save his mom, and it didn't work. And then we got blamed for her murder. And wow, that was a lot.
Yeah, we got put on trial for it. It's pretty crazy.
We may have to follow up with this
Ye-
one after the war's end.
Yeah, and
It
then
was a lot.
This is a whole conspiracy.
we uncovered some conspiracy shit he had going on too. It was a two-way thing.
He was into pretty shady shit.
He was arrogant, full of himself, secretive. But
he's
I don't
not even
think
a
he
good
deserved what
dancer.
happened to him.
Funny, Illyria reported all the same things.
Yeah, I stabbed that asshole.
The dude stabbed me in the leg. Him and his
He
mom.
did.
But I
Are you
stabbed
all
him
right?
back.
I'm fine. I'm fine now, but at the time I was not a good time. At the time.
Well, I can see it's getting a little heated in here, so I'll move on.
Yeah, we have a long history with him. Not a great one.
If there's anything the broker's information banks is lacking, it's information about the Abyss. I'm aware we have people claiming to be from a place called Tortuga with us here.
That's
That is
correct.
What did you encounter there?
It was
Pirate.
a pirate planet.
Mostly pirates.
Yeah.
The
Little
actual
celery guy.
pirate tale of
Mhm.
Tortuga.
Yep.
Correct.
You got it. Drink
There
all day, party
was
all
some
night. That kind of.
offshoot branch of Citadel Space Security.
Anarchy.
That too. Oh, so many fucking Batarians.
Mm-hmm.
The beauty of uncharted space, and we ruin it with piracy.
So many bars. So
I
much.
mean, some
Okay.
of those guys are kind of sick.
There are good people there.
Yeah.
There was a guy named Darrow. That was the whole thing.
What was he like?
He was an asshole.
Was that the one I beat in the duel? Was that the same guy or was that a different guy?
Yeah.
I can't
think.
remember. I don't remember. I don't know. I beat someone in a duel. It was awesome. But yeah.
Got a really neat hat too.
Yeah. I picked up some souvenirs for my brother and my dad.
Good to know.
Yep.
There's also like this like semi-deity over there. That's hard to
Yeah.
explain.
Do
Yeah.
tell, my son.
The
Uh,
Void Mother.
The Void Mother. They're basically the fucking planet's god. Telepathic. She does teleport you across the galaxy without telling you where you're going. That's the fun part.
That's impossible. Without the manipulation of Mass Effect fields, only seen in relays.
Yeah,
It seems
semi-deity.
impossible until it happens to you. But
There's
that's
also
how we
more of
ended up on
them.
Head Talk.
You all have
There's
been through the
more of
ringer.
them vaguely that like to control your mind and make you shoot at your teammates. That's not fun.
No, that's not fun at all.
If she was in your head, I'll have to have a word with her personally someday.
It wasn't her.
I'll put her in your phone book.
Anyway, we'll have to send out an expedition at some point.
Alright.
But that's a problem for another time. Lastly, on the list of adversaries, I'm aware you've had some contact with the Reapers directly, namely on
Yeah.
Heshtok.
Yeah.
They get really upset when you insult them.
Yes, we've never fought an enemy like this before, so massive, absolute, unwavering, but there's still personality inside there.
They're horrifyingly clever, though.
That they are.
Well,
They hit like a truck.
soldiers with first-hand experience with the Reapers are the most valuable in this upcoming fight. So I'm sorry to say, but glad you lived through this.
We did destroy one recently.
So
was
I
pretty good.
hear.
That was a group effort.
It was a group effort.
We had to
We took them down, though we lost the city in the process.
Just to take down one. Great. Well, it's something. You can send me the details of how it was defeated after. I'm sure future generations would find that very helpful.
Right. Good help.
Moving away from the subject of adversaries, my last entries are of, well, you four.
Shit.
All right.
That guy's an asshole.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, you would.
That's no.
Well, I'd like to say I know my own son very well, but it's been so long. How would you like history to remember you, my son?
Who else wants a talking stick so I can get words?
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to go first again? Unless Strux, you want to go?
I'm thinking.
It's been good to have you on our team.
Aw.
Think
If we're
in.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go?
I was gonna say, if we're still talking about Juan, he's a very intelligent and very witty person. I'm very happy to have had him on our team. He helps alleviate a lot of the stress with his dumb quips and everything, but it's very much needed most of the time. So
And
would
he's
you
actually
rate-
nice, even though he doesn't admit it.
Intelligent and nice. How intelligent would you say Juan is on a scale of 1 to 20? Would you say about a 16?
Very careful.
Let's
Yeah,
just
that's
say
accurate.
he's a perfect 5 out of 7.
I see.
Think
Seven.
in the grand scheme of things, the way that history should remember one Wann'Shelan Neema, he's very skilled in combat, good at stealth.
I see.
He's an average soldier. He's also arrogant, bullheaded, kind of an asshole sometimes. But he worked with probably the best crew in the galaxy, and that's the important part.
Aw.
Oh, bitch.
After everything I've recorded, I believe it.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
The best crew ever.
Okay. That's the part that should be very standout.
With an arrogant yet thankful leader.
Well, I don't know if I'm like leader.
you're
I
good.
will lead.
You're good at taking the lead when you
Come
need
on.
to.
You like to pull rank when you have to. Shit.
That was one time I had 3 drinks.
Yeah, one time too many.
There. You have earned the title of Lieutenant Commander. There.
Thank you.
As much shit as I give you for it, you have earned it multiple times. So yes, it's very well deserved. So
I'm
means a lot.
certain the rankings will be shifted around after this war is over. But you didn't hear that from me.
oh, yeah, it's been a rumor going around about that. So heard it from other people.
All right, someone else have the talking stick.
We're on the subject of Quarians. Meeri'Nara.
What a sweetheart.
Hi. Aw.
How would you like history to remember you?
Um,
Sweetheart and what?
She's a ray of fucking sunshine.
I'm always willing to sacrifice myself for my friends, I guess. I've died a few times.
That she has.
Ray of expletive sunshine. Sacrificial.
The literal true to life. What is it? Mother Goose on Earth. She adopts so many things.
Cares about any living thing, pretty much. Just from people to Geth to animals, anything.
And the Vorcha, yes.
In the Vorcha, yeah.
Definitely Vorcha.
Yeah.
But I couldn't have done all of it without, my crew.
Humble yet again.
I rely on them quite a bit.
We are nothing if not dependent on each other.
Oh,
True
yeah.
story.
Honestly.
If we don't win this, I sure hope the next generation has one of each of you. Especially for each other.
Should they be so lucky.
Amazing. Thank you, Miri.
Hmm.
What about you, Piper Orion?
I would want people to remember me as someone who never gave up, no matter what happened, no matter what bullshit the universe threw at her. And she
We're
was
all with you there.
very loyal to her friends and her family, anyone she cared about. Also very stubborn, and
The best friend ever.
yeah.
Best damn soldier I could have worked with.
Aw. Had a love for the stars and astronomy. Just the navigator of the crew. So, got to see the stars with some of my best friends.
She is a bright, shining star.
You all have more in common than you might think.
They literally named the damn constellation after you, after all.
Yeah. That's totally what happened.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Trying to think. That's all I've got.
The Alliance couldn't ask for a better Marine. Or a better human being, for that matter.
I try my best.
And last and most certainly not least, you're
We
quite
saved
the
the
walking.
best for last.
You're quite the walking history book yourself.
That's an understatement.
Well,
Oh, where to begin?
All
how's history
caps,
going to
party
remember this
animal.
1,000-year
Whoa.
legend?
Let me just say that I was disappointed to find that my Medal of Honor wasn't made of chocolate.
I forgot about
You're
that.
still
see.
on this?
We could see about
Or
getting you
maybe
a replacement medal.
taking a bite out of it.
Just go to the store, get chocolate.
You know what, Strux? After this is over, if we can get Earth back, I'll get you some chocolate, okay? Get you maybe some chocolate. We have
Please.
chocolate coins. You can
Yes.
find some of those for you.
That would be delightful.
The
I
broker
got
does
you.
have many connections to several thousand chocolatiers across the galaxy. I'm
Oh,
sure we can
that's-
work something out.
Oh, that's
Now
a
you're
hell of a-
speaking my language.
What about dextro chocolate?
Sure, we could develop something.
Whatever you need.
Oh,
It's been a long, strange trip, but I regret nothing.
Hell yeah, brother.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm very tired.
you certainly made things more fun.
Definitely the
Oh.
life of the party.
Party animal.
Oh, yeah. Never a dull moment with him around.
I do have a great potato salad recipe if you want to write
No!
No.
that.
Strong warrior, loyal to friends.
Oh, and make a
Life
note, I
of
blew up a
work.
giant squid once.
He did.
He did.
He did.
That is
It
true.
was messy.
It's very messy,
Squid was annihilated. You four are quite remarkable.
No. We all complement each other really well.
I think really we were just thrown into remarkable circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
Seems that way. When you piece everything together from your stories, it does all make sense, even if it doesn't in the moment. I'm sure whoever's looking at this will be in awe of your endeavors.
Better be. We almost died like a lot to make them happen.
You
Yes,
know.
I'm sorry, and I couldn't bear the thought of losing you.
Man, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, Juan sacrificed himself trying to get my mom and dad back.
Yeah, he's...
Hey,
Literally everyone here has put up with my bullshit and has done everything they could to help me find my brother. And I wouldn't be the person I am now without them. So, yeah. Couldn't ask
it's
for a
all a
better
group
crew.
effort.
Well, I know I've been gone for some time, Juan. I was waiting for the day I could tell you of all my adventures, but
Right.
you only just outdid me in a matter of minutes.
I had some time to prep for it. We both probably have plenty of cool stories.
And after this is over, there'll be all the time in the world to share.
Yeah. Oh,
Any-
I gotta show you all these Earth movies I picked up.
Oh yeah?
They're awesome. These guys know what they're doing.
I mean, are we talking a Quarian Western, or...
Dude, wait till you see Indiana Jones.
Consider myself intrigued.
But that's a good one. Which one? Do you have a favorite?
Probably 3. That seems the most fitting for the occasion.
No. Yeah. I always liked that one. Preston and I always liked that one when we were kids.
Why do you say that? What's that? What was that one about?
It's about the action hero reuniting with his long-lost historian father as they go for a great treasure and fight evil along the way.
You
How
swear you
fitting.
can see a smile through his mask. I see.
I thought it made sense.
Well, looks like I got everything I need. And he puts down what looks like a little puck on the table. And it shows little hologram figures of all 4 of you. And you can see very small-sized text below each of the images. Looks like
Aw.
it's complete.
Huh.
Just a few
Good
more
work,
and I'll be
Dad.
sending it away. You may think me a coward, but I assure you this is for the future of our galaxy. But I will not
Everybody's
be.
got a job.
I won't be joining Shield Fleet.
Right.
I departed by the end of today. And I'm afraid I can't tell you where I'm going.
Well,
Yeah, black ink. Hushity hush.
well, we'll just have to find you after this war's over, yeah?
Exactly. I shouldn't be hard to find.
Well, if all goes well, I'll be pretty easy to find.
Yes. Yes. You'll find me, I'll find you. Meet in the middle and find your mother as well.
That'll be good. Before he leaves, I think Juan's gonna do like the Dylan, you son of a bitch, just
Best handshake ever.
He just, yeah, brings you in for a full-on hug after that.
go into it. See you around.
I'm sorry I have to do this again, my son, but
At least this time I got an idea of where you're going. I mean, not specifically, but I know you're there.
and I know my son's going to save the galaxy.
Well, I'll try. No pressure.
And as he exits, he just looks back and just goes, I'm proud of you, Juan.
Don't cry, don't cry,
As
don't cry, don't cry.
as the door closes.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Everyone's looking at you.
Lightly punch Juan in the arm. It's like, you can cry. It's okay.
I don't want to, though.
Okay. Tough guy.
You got bad tear ducts. When it starts, it literally doesn't stop for like 5 minutes, even when I'm done.
Yeah. Sounds like a you problem.
It is.
Alright, this would be the point where I flip the day counter forward again, unless anyone has anything.
I think that's me. I'm good.
Are we able to get messages here? Because Piper sent out one. Could she check? Just, she's not really expecting anything, but she just wants to check anyway. If there's a place to do that. Like on her on the ship or something.
This is Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Alright, who are you checking for messages?
Just anyone. Anyone she probably hasn't heard from in a while.
Well, it's mostly people you know. You see a couple of messages from Adriana asking if you want to meet up on your remainder of the time on the Crucible.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. Probably respond to that. Be like, yeah. Whenever you're free.
What you've never gotten before is what appears to be fan mail from names you don't recognize but have Alliance handles.
Okay. That's new, but cool. Read through those.
And that's about it.
Cool.
Can draft some after this.
Awesome. Yeah, I think she probably would respond to Adrian and be like, yeah, I can hang out whenever you're free. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Anybody, anything?
As we go to day 3, can I request a bio break, please?
Yes,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I was literally about to say as we go into
hell
day
yeah.
3, I'm going to take a bio break.
All right.
Are we going to go to the club?
Give it up for day
Oh yeah, there's a club, isn't
need
there?
to wait literally 2 minutes.
Little party animal. All right, I'm gonna pause the recording. Don't let me forget to unpause it when we come back. Okay.
And check it.
Yep.
All right.
This is where the day counter switches forward from day 2 to day 3. And as you guys are just wandering the Stormbreaker, you hear over the intercom, "Friends, we have a visitor at the docking ramp to see everyone."
Oh,
Okay. Go check that out.
rise and shine.
Good morning.
It's like midway through the day at this point.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, well, Strux is still
Time
sleeping.
is weird in the middle of space.
Timey-wimey.
Yes,
So-
wibbly wobbly.
As you go down to the cargo hold, you see the Quarian crewmates from the Stormbreaker helping not only Crucible workers, but what appear to be civilians, just normal civilians, loading and offloading cargo. Through all the commotion, seeing everyone working together, you spot a familiar face at the base of the ramp. A shorter, paler, black-haired teenage human. It's Phoebe Barker.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You
oh.
see, she looks a little different from when you last saw her. Her hair's tied up in a bun, and she's wearing a worker's jumpsuit. And it's looking generally a little bit unclean. You see some dark circles under her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But she smiles upon seeing you all. Just goes, "Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
kiddo.
I heard the Stormbreaker was here, but I haven't had any time to visit until now."
I forgot she was Australian.
British.
How is everyone?
Uh-huh.
We're okay.
Never been better.
It's been a little rough,
War
but we're
time.
okay.
Good
What about
to see
you?
kid.
After nearly a week of managing, I needed to take a breath.
Assume it's been busy.
Yeah. Not everyone got off the Citadel, but for those that did, I've been leading them, keeping track of them best I can.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, we were worried.
Well, we're just getting some supplies from the Stormbreaker. I'm asking anyone and everyone to help out the Citadel refugees, but
Yeah.
I'm going to head over to the club after finishing up to go see Aish perform.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ooh!
Of course, there's a club
gotta put
on
on
the
my
space
suit.
station.
Where's my suit?
Oh, she would love to see that. Also think
I'll
the
be looking
refugees.
for a reason to wear this again.
I think we could all use some music and a chance to relax.
Oh, that makes
Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Sure.
I take it you all would like to come.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Absolutely.
I got nothing going on.
Love to come.
Most people, after a hard day's work, enjoy going to the club. It's a nice way to unwind.
To be
Aish-
honest, I've wanted to go since I heard it existed here.
Well, Aish is going to be overjoyed to see you all again. She took that club by storm the moment she arrived.
I'm sure she did.
Makes sense.
With
That
her
checks.
celebrity status and all.
That'll do it.
Celebrities, yeah.
You said some of the others came with you? Were able to make it?
Mostly her and I. A bunch of people from the Silver Sun Strip. As much as I hate to say it, sometimes wealth can afford you a way off.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Right.
What about the hospital? Do you know anyone that got off
Well,
from there?
we may want to have a few drinks first.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid that's part of the reason I've come to chat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the civilians around you. You can see some of them are a little older, or some of them are just normal Citadel civilians dressed in pretty normal clothes, varying races. Some seem to be a bit more well off. Some seem a bit more on the poorer side, but they all look tired. Thankfully, your Stormbreaker crewmates do what they can to supply any rations that can go around, any loose supplies they can spare. And as everyone finishes up, you see most people in your sector of the Crucible all walking in the same direction. And as you walk behind Phoebe, walking through the Crucible's decks, feels like walking through the galaxy's most refined construction zone. Amidst a sea of machinery, partway up the tower, juts out a rounded building covered in neon with workers flooded in. They're
Ooh.
wiping the sweat from their brows and smiling after a hard day's work. And this place is called the Galaxy's End.
What a fitting name.
last hope of the universe, and they put a nightclub in it.
Gotta keep the morale up, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Inside, you hear what sounds like a rock ballad and the chatter of people sharing drinks. And as you enter, you, sure enough, see a familiar face on the stage. Aishwarya Ashland.
Look at
And
her go.
This is about the fanciest you've ever seen her, even more so than the party back on the Citadel. She wears a red sequin dress, full like Jessica Rabbit style, with a feathered scarf draped around her.
Nice.
And all the onlookers just dance and cheer as she performs. But the moment she catches the sight of large leopard print,
Tiger print.
tiger print, big cat print, you hear, "Oh my God, the Stormbreaker people are in the house!"
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hi.
Hi!
Hey, Aish.
What the
Long time
hell's
no
going
see.
on?
Hi.
This is my club now.
All right.
Awesome!
You
Yeah.
Good looking out, kiddo.
Hey everyone, I have a song specially for them.
Boy.
This is to the Stormbreaker crew. You're gonna lead the
oh?
Crucible back home, and I'm gonna share this song.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're making scenes in our heads of our little characters to music.
This is the song that I found.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you would like to play that quietly in the background.
Yup.
Okay.
I love the original.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, excellent choice.
Hmm.
Not too fond of the name, though.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It is a shame.
Probably
It's
good
okay.
music, though.
Aish dedicates this to everyone about to go into battle. And the lights dim and the atmosphere changes in the room a bit. As the band behind her rolls their instruments away, carries their instruments away while she just is on stage with her acoustic. You see lots of folks around you taking off their workers' hats, wiping their head down, just taking any moment they can to relax. You see couples around that embrace each other a bit. Even the Alliance soldiers that have been posted up around the Crucible kind of take it easy for once. First time you don't see them standing directly at attention. And partway through the song, you keep seeing members of the Stormbreaker crew entering the establishment. They all seem a little relieved to see Aish again. And namely, you see Amobi flanked by both Reese and Carly.
Oh.
Okay.
You see him anxiously look around until he locks eyes with you, Meeri. And before he zones out and starts staring, suddenly he's pushed forward by both the girls. It appears he's startled at first, but he quickly puffs his chest out and walks over to you, Miri.
Let's go.
As Carly snags a glass of wine from a distance and watches from afar with Reese.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. I'm Mobian. And you just
You
see
don't-
face palms.
Yeah? You don't say.
Damn it, I messed it up already. Whew, hi.
You come to this bar often?
Yes, I mean, no. This is first time on the board the Crucible. What about you? Damn it, I'm
You want a
spirits,
drink?
this is bad.
You
Yes.
got this,
Drink will
buddy.
help.
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go get drinks.
As he's walking away, he just goes like, Juan, Piper, Strux, is it hot in here?
Take a deep breath, buddy. It's okay.
I wouldn't know. My suit is temperature controlled.
Oh, it would be.
I could really use
yeah.
one of those.
They are nice.
So, as he goes over and gets a drink with you, he just goes, hey, would you mind speaking somewhere a bit more sanitary? Up on that balcony, perhaps.
Sure. Just lead the way.
Okay. He takes your hand and leads you up to the balcony. You can see Carly just downing drinks, watching an amusement. As Reese is just shaking her head.
Can the crew not get drunk tonight?
Nope, it's gonna happen.
God damn it.
I think we're allowed one drunk night before we do this shit.
We're gonna do everything with a hangover?
That
I don't get hangovers.
look, this is day what? 3? We've got 2 more days to recover. It's okay, or day. I don't know. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine.
If you say so.
What was it the cool kids on Earth used to say? YOLO or something like that?
Oh,
I don't
no,
fucking know,
no,
dude.
just yeah.
Cowabunga, dudes.
Shit.
So you see some of your Stormbreaker crewmates go to join you guys as a Miri and a Moby head upstairs to a balcony overlooking the outside of the Crucible.
Mhm.
So up there, once again, overlooking this entire stretch of the Crucible's tower, with ships and stars in the background. Moby just goes like, I have a weird request.
Yeah?
You know how I get nervous, but
No, I hadn't
promise.
noticed.
Yeah, well, I promise I'm with you to the end with this fight and everything.
Yeah?
But I wanted to ask if you're comfortable with it. You don't have to, but could I see your face
Oh, yeah.
just once?
I hope it's not disappointing.
I couldn't imagine.
Now, I had a sneaking suspicion when you specifically used the word sanitary, so...
I know it's sensitive, and I didn't want you to get sick, especially before the battle and everything.
It'd be worth it.
Right, he awaits eagerly.
Okay.
Wait.
She will, nervously reach a hand up and detach her little face shield and bat her
What?
little eyelashes.
What does he see? As he
come
stares
on.
at you with an
I-
open mouth.
I have Miri art without her mask, thank you. She's got, like, purplish skin and, like, dark long hair, and real pretty big ol' eyes, and I don't know, where's my art?
You don't have this memorized, Meg? Come on.
Hang on, I got this.
Don't
I got
forget
this.
the 2 black scars over her eyes.
They're not scars, they're just
They're like face
markings.
Markings, whatever.
They look cool.
Yeah,
They do look cool.
You're my Meeri.
Well, he just takes it in.
And she's all blushy, because of course.
I know you can't tell because I have pink skin, but my face is red.
He just completely gets lost in your eyes and just goes, "What? What?"
What? Well,
It's incredible.
you think so?
He scratches the back of his head. Beautiful, even.
Oh, thanks.
Now I have something to think about when times get tough during the battle.
We'll make it through.
So cute.
Yeah, we always do.
So, are you gonna make it, like, actually worth taking my mask off, or should I just put this back on now?
Damn.
Go
He looks
Meeri.
genuinely confused. And he's like, "What do you mean?"
Oh my god.
He doesn't know.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, then she'll, like, stand up on her little tiptoes and give him a little kiss on the cheek.
He just, you could swear you can see like stars in his eyes. Wow.
You get it now?
I think I get it.
Oh, good.
You'll allow me a try.
Okay.
And he
Just
gives you a
doesn't
big
fit.
old kiss on the lips.
Yay! As best as a Turian can do.
And I need you now tonight.
Now you have the clue.
Yay.
And after like 10 seconds of Turian snogging,
Oh my god.
God.
he just goes, "I think I'm stuck.
What?
I think
Did
my,
it get
my
stuck on the
mandibles
helmet?
is stuck on your helmet."
Oh, dear God. Aquila. Okay.
The Vicarian maneuver. It worked.
I'm stuck. Hang on, I can fix this.
You see over the balcony rises Galatea, and she just goes, "Smile, creator!"
No, Galatea.
As you get a picture of Amobi's mandible getting stuck in your mask,
Oh, no.
being sent to your Omni tool.
Master of the Vicarian maneuver.
Don't worry, she got some good ones too.
Oh, good. So, are we unstuck?
Make a.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Don't do that to
Damn
them.
After a minute of finagling, yes, you can get unstuck.
Okay. Then she'll actually put her mask back on for fear of, further contamination.
So, you got any Reapers for me to fight? One-on-one?
I am quite sure they will, be abundant wherever we're going, but please be careful.
I feel like I could take them all on.
I'm quite sure you could, but I don't want you to have to.
Right. Well, thank you. That was amazing.
Talk about motivation right before storming into battle.
Yeah, I'm glad we could both help each other out.
So, can we go dance now?
Yes. Yes.
Yay!
I don't even care how stupid I look.
No such thing. Let's go. And now she's gonna lead him by the hand.
All right.
Now roll for initiative.
Yay!
Oh shit!
You just see
This fight broke out at the bar.
you just see some of your crewmates come up to you.
Oh no.
Reese just like nudges you on and just goes like, I've been trying to work him up about this all day.
Clearly, it paid off.
He
I
only
lost
threw
a
up
bet.
3 times earlier.
It's true. Had to clean up the whole engineering deck.
Oh god.
Oh dear God.
Oh, poor thing.
It's true.
Sheila.
Carly was there, right, Carly? And you can see she's like, yep.
Oh boy. That's a problem.
What's in this stuff?
What did you get?
I just got wine, just red wine.
Okay.
God,
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
I
That's
don't
not
think
wine,
anyone.
that's transmission fluid.
I don't think anybody aboard the Crucible is gonna spike this shit with anything.
Strux.
Low-key, kind of want to investigate that. Is that normal wine?
Why are you looking at me? I didn't do it.
Well, considering your past incidents, it's kind of a safe assumption, I would say.
If anyone wants to do a medicine check, you
I
can
would like to
check
do a medicine check.
I would love that.
Where is my d20?
12.
Wait. 14.
Okay. So, to the both of you, it looks like a standard Merlot. Like it doesn't really, nothing about it seems too odd. You can't really discern anything about the drink itself, but what you can discern is that Carly's had a lot since the short time she's been here.
Oh.
Carly, my dear,
So
how many drinks have you had since you got here? If you don't mind me asking.
I think I've only had time for like 2,
Just 2?
maybe 3.
Well,
Okay.
2 bottles.
So it may not be a secret third element, but just an overabundance of intake.
Let me just take it easy, okay?
It's on the house.
I know. I'm
It's
one
on
to
the
talk.
house.
I'm a
Oh,
lightweight,
man.
but yeah, just...
I never drink at these things.
I know, I'm glad you're drinking. You're enjoying yourself. That's good. We all need to do that.
Let loose and party hard.
God knows I need it.
Yeah, you do.
That makes 2 of us.
Take a day off.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
You see Aurelia just goes like, just make sure you're ready for the battle. We don't want to go
That's
in
what I'm
with a hangover.
saying. Right.
Right. I'm glad someone here is objective.
Thank you.
Juan, you're the one who usually wants to drink.
Not before the apocalypse.
Especially before the apocalypse.
Well, I saw it firsthand. He tried to outdrink the Orion boy again.
Oh, did he? How'd that go?
Didn't try. I knew I wouldn't win.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to get him comfortable.
Okay. Good. Did it work?
I think so.
Do you remember it?
Yes.
I'll make sure to ask him next time I see him. Actually, I think I did. I don't... Oh, whatever. You two are both fine, so... Yeah.
Totally fine.
Reese just goes like, I don't know. I want to believe everything's fine, but he kind of worries me sometimes.
Well, I've tried talking to him multiple times, and he just doesn't want to talk to me, it seems like. So, been trying to get him to not be so closed off. It's not been very successful so far.
He's got a lot of barriers. And guys like that, there's a lot of scars you can't see.
Yeah.
It's just baby steps.
Moby, having rejoined, just goes like, I thought I had a lot on my mind.
Hmm.
Miri's just gonna hold his hand.
He's just smiling, happy to be there.
Speaking of Preston, I think I'm gonna go look for him, see if he's around, or Adriana, if you guys are okay with that.
I mean, yeah, I'm not your boss. Go have fun.
Okay.
Have
I know you.
fun,
I know you
alright.
know where to find him. Goes Aurelia.
Yeah, he's around
Take
here.
a wild guess.
Biggest guess, and she's gonna go look for him.
He's on the VIP tour.
Yup.
Before you go, I don't mean to spoil the mood, but can I tell you some news?
Right. Yeah.
First off, I'm glad you found your brother. Makes all that mess worth something.
Yeah.
But with my resources, Aish and I, as the new proprietors of Eldfell Ashland, we ended up being one of the most well-off people aboard the Citadel, really. And I promised to use every bit of my family's money towards this effort. Getting all the people out of there. Throwing anything I can at this war. But it still wasn't enough. Some of those people in the refugee sector, they didn't make it out of the Citadel before it closed.
Fuck.
Mm.
Aish here is just trying to give people some bit of hope, but all those people lost already. Not to mention the earth below.
You did your best.
Yeah.
I certainly tried. Gotta do any bit of good we can, right?
Right.
Right.
Speaking of which, Meeri, I recall you promised to leave your next destination better than you found it.
I did, yeah.
I want to hear all about it, if you don't mind.
Well, what do you think about pirates?
Pirates?
Yeah.
How
So-
much time have we got?
Right.
The Ezo supply, it was guarded by pirates?
Yeah, you could say that. More like it just happened to inhabit the same planet that pirates live on.
I knew there were planets out there. I just knew it.
Hmm.
Mom
Right
and
on the
brother
money.
wouldn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pretty rough start when we arrived there. We weren't the most welcome, but I'd like to think we did some good while we were there. We kind of called a truce between the pirates and the Batarians and stopped an all-out war from happening, if that counts.
I thought you could never negotiate with a Batarian.
Well, here we are.
They can play some good cards if you really put the pressure on.
Well, that's good to hear. I'd like to go visit someday.
Tortuga?
Yes, I mean, this is my first venture outside the Citadel. I just went to another space station. I want something.
Hell of a first planet.
I mean, I
You'll
think
You're
love it
always
there.
welcome on you can come to Rannoch.
It's quite the paradise in Tortuga.
If you go to Tortuga, Please take the long way. Do not do what we did.
Yeah, don't do what we did.
I'm sure I could fund an expedition.
That's smart.
It's not like I'm gonna rebuild the energy plants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tortuga and Rannoch sounds good. That'll do.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Have you
after
ever seen the pictures, the vids?
hey, after this war's over, when we all make it out of this, if you ever are on Earth too, I'll probably be there if you ever want to visit. I don't know. Got some cool places I could show you.
My mom always spoke highly of Earth. I would like to go visit.
It's by no means perfect, but it's still home, so, we'll love to show you if you're ever around.
Well, sorry to keep you. Go ahead and meet Preston.
It's fine. I thank you for the news.
I doubt he remembers me, but tell him I said hello and to be careful.
I will. Okay. And then, yeah. First, I'm going to get us both a drink, though. And then she's going to go get a couple drinks and then go look for them.
You just, after the conversation dies down, you just see, you just hear Carly trying to hold back a belch. Just go like,
Uh-oh.
I miss Texas.
Oh.
You'll see it again.
It won't be the same.
Well, just an opportunity to make it better, right?
She tries to force a smile, but she just starts crying.
Oh.
It's okay. I'd cry if I was from Texas too.
Strux, shut up! Miri will tentatively give her a hug.
Moby will follow your lead. I miss Palavin, but we'll see him again. We're the Stormbreaker crew.
The best.
Look, if we can take back Rannoch, I'd say we can do just about anything.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. Let's see. What's my persuasion? God, I forgot how to play.
Sorry, not a roll
Let's
heavy
see.
set of
18.
special.
18.
Yeah. I guess if Rannoch can survive, anything can.
Our crew's really good at doing what seems to be impossible, so I'd like to think there's hope.
We have made a career out of it.
We have.
You see, Reese puts a hand on her shoulder, gives it a pat, and then looks at you, Juan. Just goes like, I feel so bad for her. Only so much you can say.
Yeah. I'm not the greatest at these things.
You're better than you give yourself credit for.
Well, maybe.
I don't think they're in any hurry to leave.
Yeah, we might be here a while.
Well, if you want to get out of here a little early,
Please, it's so loud.
we're gonna head back to the Stormbreaker, everyone.
Aw,
Bye.
miss all the fun?
Hey, you can just have more fun for me.
Okay.
I'll be with Dr. Fun, don't worry.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Go have fun.
And those two walk away. Miri, Strux, anything you want to say to the crew in the bar?
You put me on the spot.
We can come back to you if you want.
Okay.
Let's pop over to Piper.
Okay.
So Piper, you know exactly where to go to
course I
find
do.
Preston.
It's a twin thing. But yeah, I would have, like I said, grabbed a couple drinks beforehand and then headed right where I know where he would be.
Well, you find Preston pacing at the end of the main control platform in the Crucible's domed core. And you know better than anyone that's where he's spending the majority of his time the last few days.
Right.
You see he can barely take his eyes off the core center. It's completely off, and despite the scale of this chamber around you, just this big sphere, gargantuan room, it's still rather unremarkable. There's not really any details to hone in on. Yet there he stares.
How much longer are you going to stare at that thing before you take a break? You've been here for
Sorry,
days.
it's just all I can think about.
Clearly. Here, I'll hold out a drink to him. I know you
this
can't.
shit doesn't work.
Yeah, but it's still a drink. You can still enjoy it, even if you can't get drunk. So,
I'll sit here and watch you get drunk.
whatever. And sit down and start drinking my drink.
You know, I've been thinking.
Okay.
You could... I'm going to be staying here when we go in for the assault. And I've been thinking you could stay here with me.
Okay. What are you going to do here?
Whatever needs to be done. No one knows how this works, not even the chief scientist.
Do you think it could save Earth? Like, truly believe it could save Earth?
It could save everything.
Let me just look up at it for a minute. Well, I did say I wasn't going to let you out of my sight again. So, assuming everyone else is okay with me sticking behind, and yeah.
They can come too.
Oh yeah?
I've seen everyone work. You're stronger when you're together.
Yeah, we are. I
I
just
understand that now.
definitely make a good team.
Yes, you four could guard the core.
Guard the core.
Make sure nothing gets in and disrupts me. Who knows what the Reapers are going to throw at us.
The four of us are supposed to stay out here and guard it, and then you're going to go in and do something? Is that how I'm understanding it?
Well, the Reapers are in full force at Earth.
Well, yeah.
Probably going to be as tough as it gets. And they're going to send everything they can right here.
Yeah.
But this thing needs to go off.
And you're the only one who can make it go off, right?
Precisely.
Okay, so say hypothetically we were your bodyguards and we let you go in and do this thing and it works. Do you have any idea what would happen to you?
To save the galaxy. Share a drink with my sister in Rio. Or
Okay.
Vancouver. Whatever, your choice.
I'm between both of them. We'll see how I'm feeling after. Because I'll be damned if I leave this war and you're not right there with me. So, whatever you're planning on doing, you better walk back out of there. Okay? It's like, do we both understand that?
Well, you found me once. No, twice.
Yeah, I'm really good at finding things. Be a pretty shitty navigator if I couldn't find my way around, wouldn't I?
You were the one that always got lost when we were kids.
Ugh. Yeah, well, I got better.
He actually exchanges a bit of a smirk as you drink with him in the core of the crucible.
Did you get to talk to Adriana at all? While she was with you? Doing the tour?
She's has me under surveillance.
Yeah,
But
right.
she has nothing to worry about.
Well, yeah, she's one of my best friends. Well, one of my best friends. I have a few now, but back from Rio, she's a good one. So glad
Does
you.
remind me of you quite a bit.
Yeah, we kind of rubbed off on each other back at the academy, so that doesn't surprise me. Okay, well, it's good to see you in good spirits with everything that's been going on.
Thanks. You too.
Trying. Well, I mean,
You gonna stay with him, or
I'll probably stay for a
Yeah.
while, yeah, assuming he doesn't kick me out or anything.
no?
But
He
yeah,
just lets you stay.
cool.
All right, who wants to go next?
I think Meeri can address the crew now.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I imagine her like doing like the Japanese, like both hands go together. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually
Get down to
exactly what I
business.
just did.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm gonna get real here for like a minute. Like, I know I act all optimistic and happy all the time because, yeah, of course we're gonna get through this, right? But, I mean, we never really truly know the outcome until we're there. So, whatever the outcome of all of this might be, I am truly grateful that our paths crossed and we were able to go through this together.
Is that what we should toast to then? The friendship?
Friendships that come along when you're least expecting them, sure.
Here, I'll drink to that.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
Oh, please.
Oh, yay! I rolled really low.
Oh wow, Miri gets drunk for the very first time at the galaxy's end.
That's a 10.
Oh my. Yep, you feel it a little bit, but still not very strong. Just an inkling.
You guys, I think I might be drunk. Yeah, I'll drink to that.
You just see, after you toast as a group, Aish comes down from the stage and just goes straight to you, Strux, and just goes like, "Hey!" Arms already
How's it going?
outstretched.
Did you miss me?
Oh my god, life has been so dull ever since you left.
Well, life's been fucking crazy, I can tell you that.
I would ask for some of that potato salad, but like I've kind of been clean lately, if you know what I mean.
More power to you, kiddo.
So do you
And he
have
takes a drink.
I assume Phoebe told you what's going on and everything.
For the most part. But I've been drinking, so I'm probably not going to remember.
That's probably for the best. It's a lot to think about. It's really a lot to wrap your head around.
Fun.
Well, if you in any event, if you are like in the Citadel again, like because that's where like the Crucible's going, if you could maybe like look out for anyone that we might know there.
For sure.
They gotta still be alive, right? Like maybe the Keepers are just taking care of them.
One could only hope.
Well, she like forces a smile and just goes like, "Well, I know if anyone can rescue them, it's the big tiger Krogan."
Gotta be good, useful and good at something.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I was really
Can
hoping
Strux
you
pick
would
her
all.
up and give her a big hug?
Yeah.
Group hug!
Oh. Just goes with it.
It's good to see you again.
You all are just like my favorite. You know that?
You did great, Ducky.
All right. Well, I'll see you around.
Yes, your audience awaits.
Yeah, it's been a tough few days. I'm trying to help in the best way I know how.
I'd say you're doing
Yeah.
a pretty damn good job.
Thank you. And good luck with like the war and stuff.
Thanks.
As she goes back on stage. All right. I'll pop over to Reese and Juan.
Ah, shit.
As you arrive near the Stormbreaker, you see the artificial atmosphere being created around the Crucible just leaves the stars open to view. And she just leans over like a railing, looking out at the stars.
I think, like, I'll do the same, sort of like prop up and just like watch. It's real pretty out there.
Not as pretty as me.
That's true.
I'm glad you agree.
It's like, yeah. Like, no lies here.
Hey, so I talked with Dr. Sykes, Amobi and I.
Right.
See, Amobi was just worried sick that, well, he was gonna get sick.
When's he not?
Even worse, get Miri sick.
Right.
And it turns out everything was okay. It looked alright. We'll see how they're feeling tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah. It's not like they got stuck together or anything. That went fine.
Yeah, that was just waiting to happen, honestly. You know, I was just there to play wingman.
Right. Hell of a job.
Thank you. But Sykes actually said, he reminded me about a custom that we Quarians do.
Right.
You see, out of a little pouch, she unfolds what just looks like a flimsy, like bendable tube.
Cut to the caption, internal screaming. Right. Well, I'm flattered.
Never done this kind of thing before.
Can't say
you'll-
I have.
If you'll indulge me.
Yeah, sure. Pretty big deal. I think we can manage.
Right. It's now or never, right?
Well,
We've been through worse.
yeah. Would not be the most stressful thing ever.
Okay, then.
Okay, so where does this part go? Because, like,
I think it goes right here.
fumble the way through it. Okay.
Eventually, after fumbling with this tube, you both find little access ports in your suits
Mm-hmm.
near the abdomen. And
Right.
the tube connects your two suits together.
Okay.
You feel a little bit of a shift in your suit. Like a pocket just opened up.
Right.
And you can faintly feel Reese's breath just coursing up your body.
Huh. Okay. Ticklish. That's new. Okay.
Trying not to laugh.
Get used to it.
After, after a bit of a shaky exhale, it just goes like, why don't we just look out into the stars for a bit?
Yeah. Try to spy the ones we've been next to.
Right. And she just puts her head on your shoulder, and you
Yeah.
enjoy a very nice, quiet evening with linked suits with Reese.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
This would be the part where I go to day 4, unless anyone has anything.
All I can say is, "Oh."
No, I think I won. I win day 3.
Excuse you.
Hooked
Hey,
up
I said I
with
won. I
two.
didn't say I wasn't tied.
I think you're wrong, but okay.
Said I won. That doesn't mean we can't tie.
You're both winners.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Our romances are equally valuable.
You both got the romance scene. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, the bad
Achievement
things are gonna
unlocked.
happen.
Yeah.
Paramore unlocked.
Paramore.
Let's go. Yeah, I got nothing.
Nope,
All
I'm
right.
good.
So as the next day advances, aboard the Crucible, you notice it's a little quieter today. Everyone's still doing their jobs. Everyone's still helping out where they can. Allies, friends, lovers, all conversing.
Mm-hmm.
but there's an air of anticipation and also dread in the air. As you are walking through the Stormbreaker, Piper, you actually get approached by Aurelia.
Oh, okay.
She just goes like, Piper,
Aurelia?
I was hoping I'd run into you today.
Oh, what's going
Today
on?
of all days.
Okay. What's going on?
Listen, do you have about an hour?
Yeah?
Look, Julie and I have been discussing, and well, we may be able to give you something that you can use.
Okay.
He's just outside the ship, stargazing, if you'll follow me.
Alright, lead the way.
You feeling comfy in those clothes?
I imagine above game, I'd imagine she's probably just in her tank and her casuals. So I'd be like, yeah, this is my casuals, so pretty comfy.
Good. This should be pretty relaxing. Hopefully.
Alright, I could use some relaxing.
So, you descend off the Stormbreaker, and you indeed catch Julian meditating in front of the stars. But he awakens as you get close enough to him, as if he was expecting you. And he just goes, there may have been a development. Faustine and I have been talking.
Okay.
We are the only two biotics on the ship, you see.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Meeri, Strux, and Juan also have potential left over from their element 0 exposure, but you, it's grown unusually potent. And I hope our last few sessions have been helpful to you.
I'd say so, yeah.
Well, I think I have one more for you.
Alright. What you
And
got?
I brought Faustine here with her permission to do this with us. If you consent, that is.
I mean, yeah, I trust both of you, so.
Look, the old man's gonna dance around it with his fancy words, but we don't have much use of our biotics these days. You're the real fighter among us.
Uh-huh.
We've been discussing, and I think we're both comfortable channeling our energy into you.
You can do that?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, sure.
If Preston wants to play this living battery game,
Yeah.
you may have to match him, either against him or with him.
Well, I've already told him multiple times he's not doing this by himself, so if you guys really think this could help, by all means.
Well, it looks like you're getting through to him. But ultimately, that man's gonna do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, he always has. It's nothing new, trust me.
I've seen someone so unusually driven towards something so vague.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to figure it out too, but yeah, won't budge.
If we're gonna prepare for the worst, today's the day to do it.
Okay. Well, what do I have to do?
Just relax and open up your mind.
Okay.
Julian used to do this when I was undergoing therapy.
Gotcha. Do I need to, like, sit a specific way, or...?
Just take our hands.
Okay. I'll take both their hands.
And in a triangle pattern, you all hold hands, close your eyes, and relax the best you can. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
With advantage, okay. Okay. I do both d20s. Ooh. Wisdom save. So, 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, there's a bit of commotion around you, workers going to and fro, the sounds of construction, the sounds of passing ships, but all that just kind of gradually mutes. All the stars dim out until it's just you, Julie, and Aurelia, and the black void. As the three of you begin to pulsate with biotic energy. You feel the energy go through your fingers, up your hands, into your arms, and straight into your heart. Until this otherworldly state breaks, and they both fall forward. Their legs shaking a little bit. But you feel powerful yet relaxed. And guess what you get?
What?
You get a single use, one use,
Okay.
of a 4th level biotic spell.
Oh, shit. Okay, single use 4th level biotic spell. Write that down. Okay, cool. I think after that, she'll like blink a bit, take a deep breath, be like, okay. And then look at them and be like, oh my god, are you two okay? Just a little concerned.
Julian just goes, that's about all I had.
Okay, are you good? Do you need me to get you water or anything?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll be right back. She's gonna go run and get them both a glass of water, then come back.
As you run off, you hear Aurelia behind you go, just like, I kept a little just for myself.
Okay. Like, okay. And then she'll come back with the water. A few minutes later, I imagine. A couple minutes. Here.
Thank you.
No problem.
Like I said, whether it's for or against, you use that to make sure you don't lose him.
Yeah. You gonna do everything I can. We're both walking out of here. Out of this war. Alive. If I have any say in it. So. Thank you both for the boost, I guess.
You're very welcome. As you do that, is anyone else up to anything? I have one more thing.
How's Dad's body? Like, how's he doing?
Oh, yeah.
You can visit him in the command room.
I think Miri would like to do that.
What the dad doing?
Then I think that Strux would like to go to his private quarters and just like have a little bit of playtime with Spanky.
Okay.
Aw.
Play with the puppy.
You have a little patty cake sesh with Spanky. He doesn't know how to play it very well, but he's trying.
Okay, where's the spanky noises? We need the spanky noises.
Yes, just like that.
I think I finally figured out why I like that noise so much, and it's because it fucking sounds like Waspinator from Beast Wars to me.
I don't know what that sounds like, but I'm gonna look it up.
He just goes like, sometimes he'll just be like,
Okay, well, you go to the Central Command. You see Admiral Hackett overlooking construction of the Crucible, nearly finished. And then
Oh.
you see all the other officials doing their thing. You see Cat Prime is trying to coordinate with some Quarian officials. And behind her, you see trying to like he's keeping his eyes on like this little like holographic table, trying to plan with everyone, but you can't help him see him like try like do like a quad stretch, like he's kind of a little bouncy. And he sees you enter the room, just gives you a thumbs up and waves you over.
Okay, well she'll kind of slink over there, a little intimidated by so many officials hanging around.
Have you come to sit in?
I mean, that wasn't the plan. I just wanted to come say hi.
Oh, hi.
How are things going up here?
About as good as they can.
How's life with opposable thumbs again?
I could live like this for the remainder of my days. It's better than being Quarian.
I am quite glad that you think so.
And I can still interface with the Geth intelligence.
Ah, that is good to know.
It seems like all synthetics are bound together in a way us organics can just never understand.
Well, I expect you to tell me all about that once we actually have some downtime.
We'll talk as much as you want.
Okay.
And you'll have to tell us about this boy.
Well, yeah, I was actually gonna try to steal Mom away for a bit, but it looks like she's busy, so I can just,
If I don't have time now, when do I ever?
um well, you see, we went to the club last night. and we held hands,
Okay.
and then he asked if he could see my face. And then I
And
gave him
they
a
both
kiss.
looked at you like stunned, like blank Geth expressions.
And I gave him a kiss.
And at the same time, like simultaneously with another, Cat Prime goes, "Oh," and Seb just goes, "I'll kill him."
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Dear,
Look,
it was
look,
only a kiss.
I barely even have a cold today. It's fine.
If you so much as sneeze, I have a built-in sword.
No.
Calm down, Sov.
He was already intimidated by you as a dog. Poor guy.
He's going to have another thing coming.
He's a good boy.
Cat Prime just steps in front and just goes like, "We're happy for you, sweetie."
Thanks, Mom.
Just gives you a big old Geth Prime hug.
My bones.
You just hear a Quarian official just go like, "Young love."
Right. You guys are doing important stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi, and congrats.
Thanks. Have fun with the big important stuff.
Thank you.
She's gonna leave.
We'll be ready for tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. Me too.
You just see Sev, like, sharpening his blade on his other arm
Oh no!
as the meeting continues.
That's sick.
Oh no. Poor Moby.
This is the last thing I have personally. But somewhere about the Crucible Strux, you actually run into Scorn and Rourke,
Oh.
and they seem to have accrued more blood pack mercenaries.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Been looking for you, actually.
Well, here I am.
I have something important to tell you.
I'm all ears.
Not saying it's gonna happen, because it sure as hell isn't. But in the event that I die tomorrow, Rourke and I both agree the Blood Pack could really use a leader like you.
For sure. I'd be honored.
If that's really what you want. I know you've had talks of retiring.
We make it out alive. I'll take charge for a little bit. But you're right. I do want to retire sometime soon. But not today.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
I still got some fight left in me.
Great. Because the Blood Pack has fight too. And it has a bright future ahead of it that you could be a part of.
Then
And I
let's
can't
do it.
I can't think of anyone better to lead. Except me. Let's chew these Reaper bastards into the next galaxy. As he goes for another, like, Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that, but then they butt heads.
Then they
too.
headbutt, yeah.
I love how prominent that is, like this whole campaign.
It's a good
Always
motion.
happens.
Rourke is just, like, celebrating, like, jumping up and down. If you lead the Blood Pack, you get all the cake.
Sounds good to me.
Deal. And with that, the day counter goes to the 5th day,
Dawn of the final day.
the fleet arrival day. If you thought it was quiet yesterday, it's like dead silent today as everyone boards their ships. So, the four of you both meet up with Preston Orion,
Right.
who's going to remain on the Crucible, while the remainder of your crew stays in the Stormbreaker. And this would be your final decision time to decide as a group if you'd like to stay on the Crucible with Preston or on the Stormbreaker with your crew.
Piper knows what she wants to do. I don't.
You're both going to the same place.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
know.
Yeah.
Two different ways of getting there.
Right.
I want to stay on the ship.
I think I do too.
I say,
Same.
as a GM, we should do this as a group. So either
Right.
majority or discussion.
Yeah.
Stay on the ship.
All right. That's just my piece. I think, Stormbreaker would be a good place to be. Because,
What do you
as a
think,
character, I don't think Preston's going to fuck us over or anything.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
What do you think, Piper?
Well, the last thing she wants to do is leave him again. But at the same time, she doesn't want to leave her crew hanging either. So, yeah. And she trusts him. So, yeah, she's gonna go on the ship with everyone else. As hesitant as she is, she's still gonna go.
Preston just catches your hand before you board. Just goes like, don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright.
Better be.
Just be over here on the Crucible.
Yeah, well, I got a little boost with my biotics, so I
thought I felt something different.
I'd better see you after this. I mean it.
But of course.
Don't make all this for nothing. Just to be a hero. Okay?
Of course.
Remember, drinks, Rio, Vancouver.
Both.
Both. I think she's just trying hard not to cry. Okay. Cool.
Piper, you know I'd hug you right now if I could.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, well, 15 years. What's another day, right? Or a few hours.
I'll see you on the far side.
You got it, Pretzel.
One, Strux, Meeri.
See you when we get back.
Yeah.
See you on the dark side of the moon, pal.
Alright. You see he retreats back into the chamber. And the doors seal behind him. And as you head back to the ship, you look around you, and the entire Crucible is complete.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
All the construction tape, all the areas under maintenance, it's all gone. The ship is fully intact. It is as complete as it'll ever be. Over the intercom, you just hear, "Everyone to stations. This is it, everyone." Hackett's voice.
Hmm.
Right.
You see all the ships that were parked on the Crucible disembark, and a whole fleet surrounds the Crucible as it begins to move. Eventually, you arrive back into the system, the Arcturus stream. And as you stand behind Sheeta in the cockpit, you see on the screens magnified images of the relay ahead of you. And you can see Hammer and Sword beginning to head through. And it's the largest fleet you've ever laid eyes upon.
Hmm.
100 times bigger than the migrant fleet.
I mean, it's alright.
And as they all approach the Arcturus relay, you see a number of ships of all kind seem to outnumber the stars in view. And spearheading the charge, you can see the SSV Normandy in Emberclad, the Vorcha carrier from Heshtok, as well as its squadron of fighters, the Destiny Ascension, among many others, just before they all blink into FTL. One by one until the entire fleet is through. And then there's this. You just hear Hackett over the intercom. Just go, all ships hold position. We follow Sword and Hammer through the relay in T-1 hour. And for that hour, it's largely silence. And it feels like it goes on for ages. Until you hear numerous alerts begin to pop up across the Stormbreaker systems in your Omni tools. It's all in the intercom. All around you, you just hear things like they're everywhere. Oh goddess, no.
Oh.
Or we're getting killed out here.
Oh shit.
Concentrate all fire. I repeat, concentrate. Ah! Until all you can hear is just the screams of the advanced fleet. But Hackett comes on the intercom and just says, hold everyone, hold. Until you hear a voice just say, Admiral, Hammer is through and Sword is clearing the path. And that's when Hackett just goes, now. And everyone engages forward thrusters towards the relay.
Shit.
And that's where I'm going to end the session.
Oh boy.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Last session of 2023, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Finish the fight.
Wrong game, but
Crazy.
fuck it. It works. Oh yeah, that really is the last one of the year, huh?
Yeah.
We're not going to
Yeah.
have time until January.
Mm-hmm.
Say what?
Oh.
2 weeks from today is New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Ooh.
And Roseanne's gonna be here for the next 2 Sundays anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something. A little chatsy
Yeah.
with Roseanne.
You mean on top of going to Otherworld together?
Well, yeah.